They look like stuffed toys, internet memes, or cartoon characters brought to life. But behind the smiles and fluff are some of the most fascinating creatures on Earth. From animals that hold hands when they sleep, to tiny critters you've probably never heard of. These are the top 10 cutest animals in the world. Welcome to Wildlife Rankings, where nature's most extreme creatures take center stage. Get ready to see some of the cutest animals the world has to offer, and maybe learn a few surprises along the way. Number 10. The pika. Small, squeaky, and looking like a mix between a rabbit and a hamster, the pika lives high up in cold, rocky mountain ranges. These tiny fluff balls spend their days gathering plants and stashing them in hidden piles to make it through the freezing winter. They are often noticed by their chirps, a toy-like squeak so cute and sharp that it almost sounds unreal in the wild. Fun fact: a single pika can collect, dry, and carefully stack more than 100 pounds of plants in just one summer. An impressive amount that is enough to last through an entire snowy season. Number 9. Hedgehog. Covered in tiny spines, hedgehogs may appear prickly at first glance, but their little button noses, twitching whiskers, and round, curious eyes win hearts instantly. When they feel threatened, these small creatures curl tightly into perfect balls, transforming into what looks like a living pincushion that's nearly impossible for predators to attack. Fun fact: despite their short, stubby legs, hedgehogs can run surprisingly fast, reaching speeds of up to 6 miles per hour. This makes them surprisingly speedy foragers, able to scurry around in search of food far quicker than most people expect. Number 8. Fennec fox. With ears larger than its head and a face that looks straight out of a Disney movie, the fennec fox is often considered the desert's cutest little survivor. Those oversized ears aren't just adorable. They play a vital role in helping the fox release excess body heat while also picking up the faintest rustles of prey moving beneath the sand, even in the quiet of the night. Fun fact: their remarkable ears aren't just for listening. They can grow up to 6 inches long, nearly half the length of the fox's entire body, making them one of the most distinctive features in the animal kingdom. Number 7. Sloth. Moving in slow motion, sloths always give the impression that they're smiling. Their calm, gentle expressions, combined with their habit of hanging upside down from tree branches, make them seem permanently relaxed, as if nothing in the world could ever bother them. This unhurried lifestyle is part of their survival strategy, helping them stay unnoticed by predators. Fun fact: despite being slow, sloths are strong swimmers and can hold their breath for up to 40 minutes by slowing their heart rate. Number 6. Penguin. Few things are cuter than the clumsy little waddle of a penguin. Whether it's a fluffy baby emperor penguin calling out for its parents, or a playful group sliding across the ice on their bellies, these birds have a way of turning awkward movements into pure charm. Their social behavior and quirky antics only make them more endearing to watch. Fun fact: emperor penguins huddle in massive groups, where the inner members can stay toasty at over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, even while outside temperatures drop below -40 degrees Fahrenheit. Number 5. Red panda. The red panda isn't actually related to giant pandas at all, but it might be even cuter in its own way. With a striped, bushy tail, soft reddish fur, and a face that looks almost like a stuffed animal come to life, these shy creatures spend most of their time climbing and resting high up in the trees. Their playful appearance and quiet nature make them one of the most charming animals in the forests of Asia. Fun fact: red pandas use their fluffy tails as blankets in the cold, curling them around their bodies like nature's very own sleeping bags. Number 4. Otters. Few animals capture hearts quite like otters. Sea otters are often seen floating together on their backs, holding hands so they don't drift apart, a sweet behavior known as rafting. Playful by nature, they can spend hours grooming, diving, or rolling in the water, and many even keep a favorite rock tucked safely in a pouch under their arm to crack open clams and other shellfish. Their lively personalities make them one of the most beloved animals of the ocean. Fun fact: otters have the densest fur in the entire animal kingdom, up to 1 million hairs per square inch, so thick that water never even touches their skin. Number 3. Koala. Australia's eucalyptus-loving marsupial has become a worldwide symbol of cuteness. Koalas spend most of their lives nestled in trees, clinging tightly with strong limbs, while their fluffy ears and round, button-like noses give them the appearance of living teddy bears. Their slow movements and sleepy expressions only add to their charm, making them one of the most beloved animals on the planet. Fun fact: koalas have fingerprints nearly identical to humans, detailed enough to confuse a crime scene investigation. Number 2. QUOKKA. Known as the happiest animal in the world, the quokka's permanent smile has turned it into a true selfie superstar. Found mainly on Rottnest Island in Australia, these small, friendly marsupials hop around much like tiny kangaroos and often fearlessly approach people, earning them a reputation for being unusually social. Their cheerful expressions and playful energy make them one of the most photogenic animals on Earth. Fun fact: quokkas are strict vegetarians, feeding on leaves, stems, and bark, and can even eat plants that would be toxic to most other animals. Number 1. Baby animals. Okay, maybe it's a little unfair, but nothing really compares to the charm of baby animals. Baby elephants wobble and stumble, their oversized trunks swinging clumsily as they try to figure out how to use them. Tiger cubs leap and pounce with all the fierceness they can muster, only to land in the most ungraceful and clumsy ways. Even baby goats, fittingly called kids, spring, hop, and bounce around with endless energy, as if fueled by too much caffeine. From a seal pup with wide, innocent eyes to a puppy whose paws are hilariously too big for its body, animal babies everywhere seem to be nature's universal definition of cuteness. Fun fact: a baby elephant tips the scales at about 200 pounds at birth, yet somehow still manages to look like an oversized, wrinkly stuffed toy. So, which one truly stole your heart? The always smiling quokka, the playful and clever otter, or the round-eyed pika with its toy-like chirp? One thing is for sure, nature has a way of proving that cuteness comes in every shape, size, and form imaginable. Thanks for spending time with us here on Wildlife Rankings, where the wonders of nature are ranked, revealed, and celebrated with every episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments which animal you believe is the absolute cutest of them all.